Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Mr. Allen Park 313. I want to touch on two things right quick. Um, there's been some news with the Lions organization. Well, some rumors. I'm not going to say news, but really rumors for the most part that they were looking at recently released Jeremy Maclin. And this my quick thoughts on that. Um, it's the same situation I mentioned when Adrian Peterson got released. When that happens, a lot of fellow Lions fans, it seems like they just lost their fucking minds. Like, oh my God, Adrian Peterson is available. We got to do this. We got to. Same thing I said before when he got released. You can't fall in love with flashy names. I'm telling you. Teams are trying to win. So with that being said, they're not going to release great players for no reason at all. Period. Now listen, obviously Adrian Peterson is probably one of the all-time great runners in NFL history. I'm not taking that away from him, but that's who he used to be. When he got released, and fans are going crazy about the Lions need to sign him, or he could be a Lion. No. We weren't getting Adrian Peterson that was an MVP. We're not getting Adrian Peterson that came this close to breaking Eric Dickerson's all-time rushing record. We're getting injury prone, production declining, can't stay healthy, Adrian Peterson. That's what we would have gotten. Clearly nobody was knocking this door down. That's another sign. Nobody was knocking this door down to sign him. And that's the same situation with Jeremy Maclin. He's a good receiver, but his production has declined last season. And on top of that, he has injury issues. So if he was still a beast of a receiver that could really help Kansas City, they would not have released him. So apparently they know a lot more than what the outsiders looking in though. So, everything that shines isn't gold. Just kind of be careful what you ask for. Now, would it hurt if the Lions brought him in for a workout? I mean, of course not. But instead of just going all out just to sign him because he got released, I think people just get emotional and kind of falls for the big name players, and you gotta really analyze that situation first before you make any drastic moves. And that's one thing I always give credit to Bob Quinn for, because fans have just a lot of ridiculous ass signings, and he didn't listen to that bullshit. He's doing what's best for the team according to what he thinks. Now, I think Macmillan, he's the type that listens to fans just to kind of gain popularity points. Fans really want this guy, so maybe I should sign him to a ridiculous ass contract. And he spends 8-9 games injured on the sideline or some shit like that. Listen, man. I think Quinn is trying to move. He's definitely trying to get things going in the right direction, and I'm really liking his moves. He cut DeAndre Levy because he can't stay healthy. So I can't really see Quinn going after an injury-prone player. That'd be kind of counterproductive to what he's trying to accomplish, what he's trying to do with the Lions. So with that being said, listen, I wouldn't be mad if they took a look at him, but I'm not going ape shit crazy like a lot of people say. We design him. No. Honestly, I think we got some good pieces at the receiving position. Honestly, I think Chase Billingsley is a diamond in the rough. I think Galloway, I can't really pronounce his name. I mean, you just never know, man. I mean, some undrafted free. Listen, a lot of undrafted free agents are coming in hungry, man. They are coming in hungry because, listen, they had to get picked by a team, so they got a chip on their shoulder, and they got something to prove. So you just never know what diamonds and roughs are out there. We got training camp, we got preseason, so let's not totally go crazy if the Lions don't sign Maclin and some shit. I mean, I think we're good. Personally, I think we're good at receiver and running back. That's just my opinion. Now, speaking of my opinion, I want to say something because I'm going to say something that may not be popular to a lot of viewers if they happen to check my channel out. Believe it or not, I have had people who gotten their feelings come to my page and you should listen. This is my opinion. I don't attack nobody else. I don't make no personal attacks nobody's page or because they may have said something I don't agree with. You're entitled to feel however you feel, and I respect that. So, with that being said, for those who are easily offended by other people's opinion, if what I'm going to say is going to upset you and have you feel this type of way, I just want you to know before you watch this video, if you continue to watch this video, I really want you to know if you're going to get upset, from the bottom of my heart, I really don't give a fuck. I don't, man. Like, seriously, like, life's too short, man, to get all of your feelings about people's opinions and shit, man. Just listen. You don't agree, you don't agree. If you fuck with it, let me know what's up. You know, hey, maybe we all entitled to our shit. So, with that being said, the reason I say that is because, like I said, once again, this is my personal opinion. I think the NBA is rigged, man. I mean, for real. I saw this Golden State Cleveland matchup coming before the fucking season even started. That's all they've been talking about, all on ESPN, all on Fox Sports 1. As if those were the only two teams in the league. I mean, they just knew Golden State and Cleveland was going to meet up in the finals for the third straight year. And coincidentally, they did, So the NBA know what they're doing. They want to give people what they want, what they think want to see, So I knew this shit was coming, man. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Like, I think that Cleveland is going to win in 7. It's going to be just like last year where Golden State was up like 3-1 against Cleveland. And all of a sudden, Cleveland remember how to play basketball. And LeBron James went to LeBron James mode, King James mode. And they just happened to win. What's so crazy is, the NBA is all about feel-good stories. All we kept hearing last season is how Cleveland never won the championship. They last championship in any sport was way back in day. Cleveland starving for a championship. They ain't never had this. They ain't never had that. So you combine that with the LeBron James commercials. Oh, we got to win one for the land. Let's win one for the land. And, all these fucking Cleveland Cavalier fans and, these commercials coming together and this, that, and the other. And coincidentally, they end up winning, So it's all set up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back a little further. The year that LeBron James left for Cleveland, I'm sorry, not Cleveland. The year he left for Miami, it was already pre-planned for him to come back to Cleveland. That was only supposed to be a temporary thing in Miami. While he was in Miami, coincidentally, Cleveland are getting all these draft picks. Number 1 picks. I think they won number 1 pick 2 years in a row. So they get Kyrie Irving. They end up getting the other cat who ended up being the fucking bum. They didn't anticipate that though, but so they knew he was coming back. Period. It was all a show. The owner act like he was all pissed. He knew he was coming back. LeBron James, he was coming back. He knew he was coming back. And peep game. David Blatt had them at 30-11. They had the number 1. They had the best record in Eastern Conference at that point. And he gets fired. Our first place team gets fired because LeBron James wanted his homeboy Tyronn Lue to come in. Now think about this. This may be a little deep. I understand it's kind of out there, but this is my theory. This is my opinion once again. Think about this. You can't have LeBron James come in, basically get the coach axed, have his homeboy Tyronn Lue take over, get all the way to the finals and lose. You can't have that happen. So with them having that coach fired, that would have really tarnished his image had he got all the way to the finals and lost. Keep in mind, David Blatt got him to the finals, got the Cleveland Cavaliers to the finals the season before, and they came up short against Golden State. Now keep in mind, he didn't have Kevin Love, and he didn't have Kyrie Irving due to injuries, and they still made it all the way to the fucking finals. So you mean to tell me you made it to the finals your first year as a head coach, you make it to second year, and midway through the second year, you get fired with a 30-11 record. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That was all LeBron James doing, period. And he wanted Tyronn Lue in, and that's what happens. So you can't have this man get rid of a winning coach, get all the way to the finals, and still lose. At that point, the NBA had no choice but to have him win the fucking championship. Because right now, he's the face of the NBA. So they're going to keep putting him in the finals, and they're going to keep him winning. Because he sells jerseys and he sells tickets. He's the face of the fucking league. So, of course, he's their hero. He's their goose egg. You have to keep him winning. So his image would have took a big hit had he not won last year after getting that coach fired. So they had no choice but to have him win. It's all a fucking setup. I'm telling you, this shit is scripted just like the fucking WWE. They already know who's gonna win the finals. It's already been predetermined. But people don't see that shit. They thinking all this bullshit is real, but it's not. I'm telling you, this it shows my name is Mr. Holland Part 313. This shit is rigged, man. So I'm at the point right now is, if I catch a finals game, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. The only reason I do watch the few games that I do watch, if I happen to catch it, is it's not shit else on. I'm just getting ready for football season, honestly. So this is just some shit just to watch. You know what I'm saying? And hey, so I think it's all rigged. At the end of the day, it's entertainment business. The NBA is all for show. They put teams in the fucking, this is the third year in a row we got the same teams. That's never happened before. So they put teams in the finals who they think people want to see to generate that money, to bring the ratings in. It's no coincidence that you don't see two small market teams ever in the NBA finals, ever. So you would never see like a Utah Jazz against the Milwaukee Bucks, or the New Orleans Pelicans against Toronto Raptors. You will never see that because it'd be a ratings disaster, and the NBA knows that. So they're gonna put a big market team or a team that's really popular like Cleveland, even though Cleveland's a small market, but they have LeBron James. They're gonna put teams in the finals who's gonna bring that money in. It's all for show, man. It's all about generating big, high ratings. You know what I'm saying? So right now, Cleveland is down 2-0 in the fucking finals. Don't get caught up in that. Golden State fans and Golden State bandwagon fans, don't get too hyped. Because I think, in my personal opinion, that the NBA is just setting it up for LeBron James to make this miraculous comeback again. Go into superhero mode and come back and tie the series and win it. So I definitely think it's going 7 games, with Cleveland probably coming out on top more than likely. I don't know who Adam Silver decided to have as the winner of this, but it's all fucking fake, man. It's rigged, for real. It's to the point like right now the NBA is pretty much turned to what team out the West is gonna meet up with Cleveland in the finals every year. I mean, the Eastern Conference is garbage. For real. These by far, and I've been watching the NBA a long time, but this year has been the worst finals. Not finals, but the worst playoffs I can ever remember. Lopsided games and shit, non-competitive games. Cleveland and Golden State just ripped through the playoffs like it was nothing. Golden State being still undefeated at 14-0. I mean, come on now, man. We want to see that bullshit. It's getting to the point where it's being obvious that they faking this shit, man. So don't get caught up in this shit. It's all rigged at the end of the day. But I just want to get that shit off my chest, man. Just talking shit. Can't get ready for work tomorrow. But anyway, let me get on out of here. And as always, y'all know what it is. Big shout out to my DVE crew. What's up, y'all? And I get at y'all later.